So we're off on our merry adventure back to the desert where we're going to try and... Well, I think we're going to build a Fort Fuckit. You know what I would really like to do is see if a Fort Fuckit could handle a tier 7 horde. I'm pretty sure it couldn't. But it would be very interesting to test, wouldn't it? I think the problem you're going to have with a Fort Fuckit at its current height is the bars are going to start taking damage due to the gore blocks and them bouncing up. Do you know what I mean? You're all done, are you? Right, let's do a couple of spins because it's only 12 o'clock. Who was that then? I've not had a... Oh, Michital. Thank you very much for the follow, mate. Sorry, I couldn't see that on my screen there, dude. Okay, spins. Let's see if we can get a golden grum bomb today. We've not had one yet, have we? Next up is Derek. I know how much you love your spins. Good luck, mate. Oh, no. You waited all that time, Derek. You've got lost in the snow biome, wandering around aimlessly, and look at that. Now you've got a big pile of peeps to keep you company. Doo-doo in a bag just as we do that. Classic. Simpsy's up next. What's that noise? Oh. Is that a pig? Oh, we've got Z's coming in. Ooh. Did we choose another one? Yeah, sorry, Simpsy. Good luck, Simpsy. I was worried, though. Sounded really close. Hello, bananas. See you later, Relegon. Look after yourself, mate. Little Zun in there for Simpsy. Next up is the ever epic Sky. That's 100 GBs. Very nice. And we'll do another one, Super Zoo. Good luck, mate. Do me for ladies. Keep that to Discord, please. All right. So we're going to hit south, go over the bridge all the way down through there. We just plot a course back down to the tip of that. That's City 0, and then that's basically it. Follow the road all the way to the desert. One of the things that I do want to do over here is I'm going to... Oh, I'm not going to be able to, am I? I'm going to put plot markers around here when we get there as well. Thirsty, look. Thirsty and hungry, in fact. Mmm. It'd be nice if we could get like a military helmet with a small light on it instead of this miner's helmet, wouldn't it? Definitely. Oh, it was zombies, look. I love the noises at night. It's like there's always like that little ambient sound of sort of howling and squealing in the distance. Quite the mood setter. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's close that. We used to spend every night looking at the moon, didn't we? Can't find any deers now. You're not having a lot of luck, really, are you, Derek? If you're not lost in biome, you can't find any bloody food or water. Did you, Simpsy? Yeah, I must admit, I was quite surprised actually that we haven't had more issues with the animals on the server. It's one of the things that in like the forums where the server operators tend to have a bit of a natter. It's one of the ones that they find the hardest to tweak because obviously it's relatively easy on CPU cycles for the AI, for the deer and the pigs and the general animals, but you still can't just keep cranking it up indefinitely. So, you know, there's a fine line between having too much wildlife running around but not enough because obviously, you know, there's only so many that can spawn on a server at any one time. I don't think we've really had any major issues though, have we? Then again, we don't all tend to be on at the same time. Now we've got SDX up and running and we seem to be reasonably confident. I mean, this is the second session with it running. We've had no issues. And no one else has reported back anything other than the original installation concerns. We should be able to start opening up to a few more folks. Nice one, Derek. That's good, mate. That's good. What can happen, Derek, is a particular sort of... I'm not entirely sure what the block sizes are, but you can sort of see the data being created if you watch like the server information. So if it's a previously uninvestigated area, it sort of gets created at that point according to the seed data. But what can happen is each chunk, so very much like Minecraft, can actually have too much in it. So, you know, if there's a horde or something, a wandering horde in a particular chunk, it's not going to have room to start spawning in deer. So sometimes it's worth just moving in a particular direction and just trying to get like into a fresh chunk so that everything starts spawning in as it should do. It's particularly troublesome on, you know, on multiplayer maps. Especially like for, you know, someone like myself who's got like forges and stuff running. I mean, you've seen how quickly the entity situation can start skyrocketing. I mean, we've had like multiple 3 screamers, haven't we? If I was just to leave them, then there'd be so many zombies spawning in. We wouldn't see a deer or a rabbit for weeks until we cleared them all out. The next Blood Moon's actually tonight, mate, but we're going to miss it on stream, unfortunately. How are you doing anyway, Bananas? How's things, mate? You need a forge. What does a forge need? It doesn't need that much, does it, mate? I mean, I know it probably seems like a long time ago for us, but I mean, wood. I suppose the animal hide early on in the game is not the easiest to get, is it? I don't know how many animal hide you get from a pig or a deer using some crappy little bone shiv, but you probably got to kill a good 4 or 5 things, I would have thought. Short iron pipes are a piece of piss. Just break down a toilet. You're guaranteed to get a short iron pipe. Do you have to wrench the toilet, or do you just smash it? I think you just smash the toilet and you get a short iron pipe, don't you? Can't do it, folks. It's going to come at 3 o'clock. In fact, it'll come in 25 minutes. I won't even get to see the start of it, let alone anything else. It always hits at 10 o'clock, mate. Horde triggers at 10 o'clock on the 7th day. So day 7, day 14, day 21, day 28, all the way up in our case to day 392. That's when you'll get a feral horde, mate. And the difference between a feral horde and a normal wandering horde is that the feral horde always knows exactly where you are and will do whatever it can to get to you and murder you. There's the entrance. I think we're going to have a little bit of a play with some more mods this evening. I think everything that we've used thus far. I've not actually made the binoculars. We should really do that when we get there. Be interesting to see how they work in terms of the view distance change. Wonder if it's just like the sniper rifle. And they're super cheap to make.
£10 donation received from LPH0TEKL. Thank you for the daily entertainment, sir. Between you and coffee, makes the day much more bearable. Smiley face.
Thank you so much, Photo. That's awesome, dude. Let me just get you added to the... Oh shit, am I muted out?
Yes.
How long have I been muted out for?
Coffee, cappuccino, Java, yes.
How come I'm Gurg? Did you just hear me talking about Horde Night and cycles? Photo, I'm so sorry. I just want to say thank you to you. Thanks so much. Let me just get you added to the GGB winners. One sec, folks. Oh, right. So I've probably just clicked the button as I went to type it. That's all right then. That's all right then. I don't feel quite so daft now. Let's do... Oh, what happened there? Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. I give up. This Grumbot's getting way too complicated. It's like a game unto itself. Good luck, Photo, and thank you so much, buddy. That's amazing, mate. That's a cheeky little zun in there. We have actually forgotten the rule that we had about you could like go straight to level 2, didn't we? We won't give Simpsy a headache there. Do a both, folks. Thank you, dude. Oh! That's 100 GBs, mate, because you just... Oh, what's that over there? I thought I saw a bear then. Dude, you're an absolute star. Thank you so much. Let's go. Let's do this. And let's eat before we start today. What were we down to? Pretty bloody low, I know that. Did Grum ever do the June spin? I did do the June spin, yes. We did it yesterday, and Rooney won a... In fact, I've not been able to get hold of him. £20 he got, didn't he? Yeah, £20, yeah. He won big. Get on the bar properly, dude. Thank you very much. You did it well, Simpson. You know the rules. Let's turn the lights on. Full deck, full deck. I'm gonna have to write you a little jitty ditty. Are you a fellow coffee drinker then, Photo? I must admit, I've not been drinking as much as I normally do. I got to the point where I was consuming... I don't know, I suppose coffee actually is really bad for you in huge amounts, but I'm not exactly sure what huge amounts is. I think you sort of get used to it, don't you, to be fair. I mean, I can drink coffee pretty much all day long, but I've never had problems sleeping. You know, lots of people say, like, oh, you can't have a coffee this time and I won't sleep. I'm like, I can literally have a cup of coffee in bed, right? Maybe just check out a YouTube video for 10 or 15 minutes, drink a cup of coffee, and then just flop asleep. Makes no difference to me. I don't think I could get up and leave the house without a cup of coffee in the morning, though. That's very. I do miss the days. You know, obviously smoking's not the smartest of things to do, but I do miss when I used to smoke cigarettes. I've got to admit, part of waking up in the morning, especially after a night out, and having a nice cup of coffee and a cigarette, I do miss those days. But I'd also like to live a little bit longer, so I gave up the naughty sticks a long time ago. It's quite weird now, actually. I've noticed, particularly in the city where I am at the moment, because these vape things have got huge, haven't they? Like the e-cigarettes, whatever the bloody hell they're called. If you see someone now in the city centre smoking an actual cigarette, everyone gives them like a right dirty look. It's really like, it's seen as like something you shouldn't do these days. People really don't like it. In fact, on several occasions,
Grum,
I have
you
seen...
are low on gas. Time to fart in the tailpipe.
Oh, fuck. You're right, mate. Oh. Let's get away from the town. So we've got some gas on us. I hope we have. Let's pull up. Let's have a quick pit stop. Stop off for the kids. We can all go and get a Kentucky Fried Chicken while we fill up with petrol. We'll have a cheeky cigarette while Mom's not here. Bike in there. A couple of barrels of gas. Gas over here. Gas can. Professionals. Professional travellers, us, look. Yeah, I do like my coffee. I do like my coffee. I don't know. I think recently it's going to sound weird. I've almost got a bit bored of it. And I'm sitting here now with a cup of coffee in front of me. And, you know, I used to get quite upset when my coffee would go cold during the stream. And I'd be like, fucking hell, you know. Just missed out on another gorgeous cup of coffee. But these days, I don't seem to enjoy it as much as I used to. Maybe I need to find some new beans or something. Maybe it's just because it's hot. It's hot and humid and sticky. Maybe it's just I just want a cold drink instead. You want to send that Death Wish coffee to... What's that, mate? I've not heard of that. What's that? Oh, nice one, Darth. Oh, you know what? I've still not watched the Q&A from yesterday. Or whatever it was. Was the one yesterday, Fortune? I'm sure you linked that. I've got quite a lot to catch up on. I think he's really enjoying doing those videos, isn't he? The pomegranate drink. Oh, that's gorgeous, that is. Yeah, I should buy some of that. The trouble is, they're so sugary. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going the wrong way. Why are we bouncing like that? I'm absolutely sure we're going the wrong way. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not so keen on like really sugary drinks. Are we anywhere near where we're supposed to be, guys? We're not, are we? Like literally, fucking nowhere near. Oh, that is shocking, mate. Cheers, Dazza. I can't remember. I think it's maybe. Is there a company called Rubicon or something like that in the UK? They sell like just canned drinks. I'm sure it's a Rubicon or something like that. And that pomegranate one they do is absolutely gorgeous. But like I said, they're so sweet. They've probably got like a good couple of 100 calories in the bloody things. It's a bit too much, but they are so nice. They've got like the perfect amount of fizz and they're just such a lovely flavour. It's a shame they're just so loaded with sugar, but I'm sure pomegranates are, but I'm not sure how many pomegranates are genuinely in that fizzy drink. I'm sure it's just a pomegranate sort of flavoured drink. Postal James, thanks very much for the follow, dude. How you doing? Finish what you're saying about smoking. Your blood was about to spill. What about smoking, mate? Ooh. Hello, Mr. Z. Thank you, Ajoxa and Fresh Boy, Thank you for the follows, guys. You drink La Croix, a lightly flavoured carbonated water. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the stuff we've recently had. They do like some like peach and mango. It's not the Volvic ones. I can't remember the company's name. But they're really quite pleasant. I don't know if it's the same kind of thing as what you've got there, Fortune, but they're very, like you say, like very lightly flavoured. And they do like fizzy versions as well. So I quite like a fizzy drink. I know a lot of people don't like sort of carbonated drinks, but I do like a fizzy drink. Thanks, Musical Self. I do like Indian tonic water, Schweppes Indian tonic water. It's got to be ice cold. I mean, that stuff has got to be ice cold, baby. With your rag top down, that stuff is to die for. I mean, it's a very acquired taste. I think it's the quinine in it, isn't it? But yeah, I can drink that all day, every day. It's weird because I always swore by the Schweppes' tonic water. And I'm pretty sure it's either Tesco's or Aldi's. I can't remember, but they'd like do their own version. And I tell you what, I actually couldn't tell the difference. They got it spot on, and that's really rare with tonic water. There's some like real cheap, nasty, like Best Buy tonic water, and that stuff seriously tastes absolutely vile. I mean, really putrid, can't drink it stuff. What the hell that is supposed to taste like, I don't know, but it ain't nothing like the legit tonic water. Ale Joe Garcia, thank you, and Musical Self, thank you for the follows. Gin tonic water and gin. I've never been a gin drinker, ever, but I have to say... okay, Jesus Christ, they tore my throat out. Better a cough than a broken leg and a smashed mini bike, I suppose. Gin and tonic is a very nice drink, especially with some lime or lemon in it. I think I'd personally rather have like a slice of lemon in there. But I mean, I'm talking years since I had something like that. Years and years. It'd be something I'd maybe have abroad. You know, if my mum was having something like that. My mum's actually, she's always like, what's the orange stuff? Is it, what are it's Tia Maria and there's Cointreau, isn't it? It's Cointreau's the orange one, right? And Tia Maria's the coffee one, is that right? Nice one, Derek. Congrats, mate. You're not a big fizzy drink fan, but I do like something called lemon soda. It's like cloudy lemonade with soda. That sounds nice, guy. There's, I'm sure it's not a supermarket brand, but I don't think it's R. White's. They basically make it's basically advertised as like homemade cloudy lemonade, and it's like really cheap. It's something like 35, 36p a can. You know, like a can of Pepsi over here. Well, I tend to drink Coke these days. I used to drink Pepsi. You're probably not getting much change out of 59, 69p for a can of Coke. These things are like half price. Thank you, Andy. Much appreciate the follow. Honestly, this cloudy lemonade is absolutely gorgeous. A really, really fresh drink. You know, it really sort of just wakes you up, gives you a great feeling, and super cheap as well. You got to go to the dentist. Wisdom teeth. Oh shit, 76. Good luck, mate. I hope it all goes well, buddy. We don't see you for a few weeks, we'll know. I'm just joking, mate, just joking. Hope it goes alright, dude. Close to perfection, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. How you doing? Yeah, that quinine's sort of quite highly rated stuff, and it's supposed to be good for all sorts of things. It started with malaria, didn't it, I do believe. Foxy Crates, thank you for the follow. Whee! Oh, careful. You can't blame me. We can't call this is not classed as horde logging. Every fucking day I leave at 3 o'clock every day, so nothing's different about today. I'm not buying into your feeble attempts at bullying and harassment. In fact, I'm going to write a letter of complaint to Sim4. Yeah, that's going to work. They don't let me out. They've had me locked up for the last 3 days, you know. You think I'm joking? Sky's waded in now as well. I've got a special Sky inbox. I hope that's sorted now, Sky. I really do, because I ain't got a clue why that's been going wrong. I really haven't. It's like I said to you, you know, when I was trying to do the transparency on Fortunes. Was it Fortunes? I'm sitting there scratching my head. I've done the same thing on all of these, and nothing's different. But it just wouldn't do the transparent background. Thank you for the follow, Lost Guns. Do you get a horde every night? Yeah, every 7 Devampy. So 7, 14, 21, 28, all the way through to 49, which is like your 7th horde, which is essentially your most dangerous horde. I don't know if it's something that they do or is named officially in the game or by the devs, but I call them in by tiers. So a tier 1 horde is like day 7 equivalent. So day 7 and day 56 are both essentially tier 1 hordes, if that makes sense. Thank you for the follow, Sandy Play. And did I miss anyone? Lost Guns, thank you. We need a poorly drawn figure of Grim running from a horde waving a letter with a big sad face stamped on it. I want to talk to you, mate. Oh, dear. I can't, Jedi. I can't, mate. It wouldn't matter. Honestly, it wouldn't matter. So I'm not going to pretend otherwise. We've my biggest issue, mate, is I enjoy doing this so much, and obviously I love everyone's company that much when I'm streaming. It's one of those things that if I don't have some rules, I end up like we did a couple of times with like 14+ hour streams, and I'm not being funny, mate. That takes its toll on you. It really does. It might not if you do it once in a blue moon, but you do that a couple of 3 times in a week. And, you know, you start not eating properly, you start not drinking properly, and it's just, it's really bad, mate. And I'd really like to sort of say that we try and stream every day. And by just having a few simple rules that I stick to, we've got half a chance. I know it might not be what you want to hear, but I've got to look after the grum, mate. I really have. And 3 o'clock seems like a nice time in the afternoon just to head out. I can still get a bit of sunshine out in the garden. Go and get something to eat. I'll try and come back, but it's becoming less and less likely at the minute with the weather nice. You've got to have a bit of a balance between the computer play and the fun we have. We'll wait and see if we get partnered. If we ever get partnered, we might have to rethink it. We were talking, Sips unfortunately keep asking me to apply for partnership, so they keep sending me sticky notes. Sips in particular. Have you done it yet? 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 Have you even looked at it, Grum? Grum, have you even looked at the application form? Alright, let's have a look around. Let's grab some more of this aloe. It's like I said, the sad thing is once we've picked this, we ain't getting it back, are we? So what I'd like to do is get a little bit of this and then maybe play about with some mods. Oh, yeah. See if we can actually start growing. What would be nice is if we could mod it. Thank you very much, Bubble Lord. I don't know if this is possible. It all depends on what the parameters for some of these plants are. But it would be nice if you can grow yucca, for example, and aloe. But I'd like to make it so you can only grow it in the desert, if that makes sense. So no running to the desert, getting a couple of aloe plants and a couple of yucca plants, and then buggering back off to your snow biome and growing it. I'd like to sort of keep things to biomes. Otherwise, I don't know. I just like the travelling aspect of it. It's kind of nice coming over here once in a while. Let's go and put this away. I'm just going to, every time we come back to the desert, because we're going to have to start going further and further every time, we'll just get a little bit of aloe for my bandages. Because I do like me bandages. They're very useful. What's that, Devampy? You stay in the desert? No, this is just my concrete production area, mate. My main camp's some distance away. What's that? Do it. Do it. Do what? Do it! Get rid of this. I keep bumping my head. Poor Grum's noggin. Yeah, nice like that. Oh, that's lovely. I like that. Much clearer run into the cave. So what we've got is we've got an escape tunnel down there that leads essentially just about to the edge of the sort of woodland biome there. So if a horde does decide to descend, we can probably leg it through and get out. Okay, let's put these away, ready for taking home. We've got a few feathers, but not enough. Yep, that'll do, mate. Twitch partner. That's what we want, Slum. That I've always said that's the main reason for me. I'd love to be able to have that transcode all the time. But to be honest, I think we get transcode anyway because they changed the way that works, didn't they? I mean, if we got it now, can anyone tell me? I know someone was saying that we tend to get it most days, but there's no real way for me to tell my end without opening up new browser windows and what have you. Why is this game getting poor reviews? I actually don't know, mate. To be honest, I've not read any reviews about it. That's quite sad if that's the case, mate. It doesn't deserve bad reviews at all. Actually, we're probably better off not doing too much because we're close to time, aren't we? Throw a little bit in. Why? So when you say bad reviews, mate, who's giving it bad reviews? We're talking about like some of the big journalistic sites that I don't pay too much attention to myself, but as much. Yes, Votech, definitely, mate. That's exactly why we need them. It's amazing, actually. I had a stack of something like, I don't know, 45 plus splints and something like, I don't know, 50 plus first aid bandages. And I remember opening that gun safe on the one day and thinking, shit, where have they all gone? And then I actually think, Christ, I might sometimes on the repairs on Caliper City, I can get through like 7 or 8 first aid bandages. It's terrible. We do have transcode. Nice, thanks for that. That's interesting then. What's that, Master? You are trying to host a Twitch stream today. I need money for this game. What? not quite getting you there, mate. Probably because of the multiplayer. People are sour lemons. It's getting bad reviews from console who have never played an alpha game and don't understand the terms. You're not strictly accurate there, Jova. That's part of the issue. It's not been sold as early alpha on the consoles. That's why people have apparently been getting a little bit arsey on the forums. From what we've been told, so please don't take this as gospel because I've not read it myself, but in chat yesterday somebody was actually saying that basically what happened was Telltale decided to sell it as a finished product. So there's nothing on the packaging or anything saying it's an early access game. It's actually as is, you know, complete product. There you go, bish bash bosh, everything works perfectly. Read into that what you will. I'm not here to say whether or not that's right or wrong, but you know, if they've not, you know, Ark was very clear, wasn't it? In all the publicity on everything about Ark, it was very clear. It said this is alpha, this is early access, there's going to be problems. PS4 has major issue with 2 characters. Yeah, that's right. 2 of the because they're pre. You can't make your own character on the consoles. You have to choose from some preset ones, don't you? Which which is a shame in a way, but I can sort of understand it, and it doesn't make a huge difference to someone like myself. You know, most of the time you're playing in first person. It's not a deal breaker for me, and no doubt it helps them retain a little bit of memory for other things, no doubt. So, but yeah, the fact that two of those pre-gen characters essentially, it's a pretty game-breaking bug, isn't it? I think it stops you actually loading into a map after you quit that map. So you join with one of the two characters that are bugged, then you go back the next day to log into the same server. I don't think it will let you. You play it 12 hours a day. I wish I could do that, mate. I tell you what, if I could just set aside 8 hours a day to play this, I tell you what, some of the things that we could come up with, I suppose, that'd be mad, wouldn't it? Because it is quite, you know, a time-intensive game, but I've never felt like cheaping out. We always try and build things pretty legit, don't we? Now, we were going to pop a land claim block down there. A normal Fort Fuck It is how high? 4. Is that right? It's 7x7 by 4, or is it 7x7 by 5? No, I'm guessing 4, because then we'd be able to put them iron bars on, wouldn't we? See, what I'm thinking of here, it's a shame we can't get it set up for the Horde. Remember we saw, I think, Bombers build, and we've also tested it a little bit in Calipacy. What I'm thinking is setting up a Fort Fuck It, but out here, having some maybe 5 high pillars of concrete. So when the Horde hits us, one, we're going to know which direction I've come from, which is why I wanted to build it with plenty of space. And then we might be able to come out onto the decking of Fort Fuck It and actually use the crossbow bolts to shoot through. Now, at some point, it's not going to take them long to get through those defences. But then they'll hit the spikes. What it means is we might be able to just take out enough of the police zombies so we can actually stay outside. That's the plan. Why can't they release DayZ for console? They are, aren't they? Aren't they developing that? PlayStation 4, innit? Well, sure they announced that at E3, didn't they? Yoop. Do like the cacti. These are great. It's nice to spend a bit of time in a different biome, isn't it? Oh, look. Ah. The military vests +3. And look what a difference that's already made. We need to make ourselves some iron armour, don't we? Which means... What do I need for that? I didn't think of that. Forged iron and some leather. Let's grab some forged iron. In fact, to tell you what, we actually spoke about this. We're going to put them in the chest downstairs, aren't we? Can't do this game 12 hours a day. I'd love to give it a go. Nate's on Twitch and Original and Warhead. Thank you all very much for the follows, guys. You played at least 600 hours of Skyrim at my channel. Only shows about 125. Yeah, I've done a lot of modding on Skyrim on another PC for a non-Steam version of Skyrim. Yeah, my Skyrim tally's horribly wrong. What am I doing here? Iron armor. No, hang on. I need to make the leather, don't I? 3 leather. Thank you, Anthony. So iron chest armor. So the difference between what we've got here, this military vest, although it's very nice. Oh, there's the alarm, boys and girls. If I just show you, this has actually got a +3 insulation rating. It looks like that's just enough to tip me over the balance here. So we're gonna, while we're in the desert, we're gonna wear our suit of. Let me just turn that alarm off. Yeah, well, I actually started modding it not so long ago. I know Fortune mentioned it as well, so I thought I'd make a bit of a comment on that because I mean Skyrim I absolutely adore, but I just felt like I was wasting my time trying to put together a new mod pack specifically built around for a melee character. It's largely based on the one that I'm currently using, which we've done a lot of streaming of. But I thought I'd get to work on it. Sometimes it can take me like months to get things working how I want. And I just sat there the one day and thought, am I just completely wasting my time? Because come October, November this year, we're going to have a whole new version, aren't we? Guys, it's, 3 o'clock. I hate doing it. You know I do. I absolutely adore streaming this game. I love streaming on Twitch. I love seeing all of you day in and day out. We will be back tomorrow. I doubt very much I'll be back on this evening, but try and get on for as early as I can tomorrow. No later than 11 o'clock if everything goes according to plan. Thank you all for joining me. A massive, massive thank you to Photek for today's donation. I really appreciate that, Photek. Thank you so much, dude. Always nice to see you in chat. And a very big thank you to Simpsy and Fortune for moderating throughout today. And a big thank you to Sky as well for all her awesome artwork with the Grumstar portraits. I think that just adds something so cool to the channel. I am eternally grateful, Sky. And I think there's a lot of people here that think the same. I will see you all soon. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me and thank you for watching. See you soon.